Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I hope you all are fine. And today in this video, I'm going to share a miracle story. A lady says, if I did not recite Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wa alihi wasallam, so now I am widow. She says, my husband used to go washroom a lot. And the reason is that he loved his mustache and beard. And he keeps setting it. He keeps making his beard and mustache more beautiful, and that's why he used to spend more time in washroom. He says, what I tell about him, even I don't know what the benefit of it or what the happiness he gets after doing this. And he spent lots of time in washroom, even hours in washroom, and I keep getting surprised that what is happening here. One night, she says, we all were sleeping. I was also sleeping, and my husband was in washroom, and he was setting his mustache and beard. I was calling him, but he did not come, and I slept. She says, when I got up at 2:30, near 2:30, my husband was not in room. I saw, but I did not find him in room. I called him, but he did not reply me. So I became worried that what happened. If he is in the washroom, why he is not replying me? So I got up and slowly I went to the washroom, and slowly I opened the door of washroom. And I became surprised to see that my husband was laying on floor, and he was in that condition that he was not alive. Means I was so sad to see that he is faint. His head was under the tap, and tap was opened, and the tap slightly opened, and the water falling on his head as if someone had dropped him in a very orderly manner. I was so surprised that if he had fallen down, so he would be in abnormal condition or in awkward position. But a normal fall in this area would definitely hurt. But my husband did not even get a scratch. It looked like he was laying in that position himself. When I saw the situation of my husband, my hands and feet swelled. Here, I think it is important to say that I used to recite some amal on daily basis, and so many people have told me some amal and zikr which is very effective, and I keep reading whenever I am in trouble. So during those days, I was reciting Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and she said I had recited in millions, and more people said to me that whenever you keep reciting this, you will see amazing results in your life. And again, I was reciting Muhammadur Rasulullah nowadays frequently. I quickly sat down, shook my husband, then made noises, patted his face, but he was like a dead body. I started reading Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam loudly. Means I placed my palm on his chest, and I started giving shocks him like doctor gave shocks to revive the closed heart of patients. And on each shock, I recited Muhammadur Rasulullah loudly and opened his eyes. After that, he opened his eyes barely, picked him up, changed his clothes, and laid him on the bed. He was not able to talk at all, and he slept quietly, looking at ceiling. I spent the rest of the night sitting beside him and kept reciting Muhammadur Rasulullah, and it was a miracle for me. In the morning, he was somewhat normal. Then in afternoon, alhamdulillah, he was performing all the things, all the activity normally. And I took him to the hospital. Apart from that, the doctor did a complete checkup and everything was normal. After the checkup, when we came back home, he said to me, when you shook me and recited Muhammadur Rasulullah, then something was pulling me towards the darkness. But on the other side, you was calling me. I turned back to you and opened my eyes. So I felt that just because of reciting Muhammadur Rasulullah, I came back in this world. Otherwise, I was in dark, and I was dead. So she said, if I did not recite Muhammadur Rasulullah that night, I became widow. and my husband's condition was like a dead person. So she said, now I have firmed believed on this Muhammadur Rasulullah. If I have any problem and I keep reciting this, I will get definitely solution of my problem and I will come out from it. And just I came out from that problem when my husband was in the washroom and he was fainted, and there was something different and unusual which I felt at that night, which was not normal. I think that was the uh, that was from evil, that was from any jinn that who did something wrong with my husband. So she said that that was not normal. So she said, if I have any problem, I keep reciting it, and this is very effective. If you also start reciting it, Muhammadur Rasulullah, you will also see benefit, amazing benefits, and unusual benefits in your life. And you will see that everything is in your control and everything is supporting you. So this is very effective, and this is my experience, and I love this Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and I like to recite it. So this is very small word and effective word. We must recite it 100 times a day, and whenever we have any problem, we must recite it. May Allah bless all of us. May Allah accept our prayers. Ameen. Jazakallahu khaira.